Hello Capricorn, this is your bonus reading for mid-September and on. I was going to give you a 5-card spread and with clarifiers, and I'm also going to give you, after I do the 5-card spread, the romance angel cards reading, like a 3-card reading about love life possibly, you know. But this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for mid-September 2019. 5-card spread bonus reading for Capricorn. Oops. Almost dropped them. As you know, this may not resonate with all Capricorns. I say that every time. And I do hope for a positive reading. We always strive for that. Some of you Capricorns may be dealing with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups can be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but not necessarily. It could be someone whose emotions are all over the place, or they're upset, or something has got to them. Something really got to them. In the past, you were wanting justice, and maybe you got justice, or maybe you're seeking justice. Obstacle, you feel like you didn't get your happily ever after in something that you were working towards. Push this up a little. Current environment, the High Priestess, you don't trust yourself maybe at times. Maybe you feel like your gut instinct, you can't trust that, you know, in some ways. It also could be that secrets come out with the High Priestess in reverse. What is coming towards you, an outside environment beyond your control, is the Chariot in reverse. Something may get a little chaotic with the Chariot in reverse. Sometimes it's something like it comes to a dead halt. But I got to clarify, and you know, when I clarify, I can change the story up, so bear with me. In the end, the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Knight of Cups, when I see that in a spread, to me it's always a good omen. It's a really nice card to get. Could be that someone's going to offer you something that you'll love, something of kindness, sometimes friendship, but we shall see. I'm going to clarify, and then, like I said, after I'm done with all this, I'm going to do the love reading. So in the past, maybe someone's seeking justice. Maybe they got to go to court for something. Maybe you're trying to make things legal in something. But the justice in the upright in the past, oops, it's trying to come out. There it is again. 10 of Cups in reverse. Seeking justice, a situation, because you didn't get your happily ever after, just like the obstacle. It came out again. I'm going to ask for another card. Justice in the upright, 10 of Cups in reverse while you're there for Capricorn in the past. Yeah, messages. You got maybe a message, and for some reason, it kind of took away what you thought would be your happily ever after. For some of you, like I said, you may be going to court. For others, you may be wanting to sign a contract that is more viable. For others, you may be seeking justice, like I said, because something that you were expecting to come in is not exactly where you're wanting it. But, you know, we shall see. Let's go further in. The obstacle. 10 of Cups in reverse. And we already saw that once. 10 of Cups in reverse while you're there. For Capricorn is the obstacle while you're there. The Hermit. You're having trouble coming out of hermit mode. Maybe some of you kept to yourself. Maybe you've been keeping to yourself. Maybe your thoughts are very deep. So 10 of Cups, the Hermit card, both in reverse as the obstacle while you're there. King of Cups. You got a lot of Cups energy here. Some of you may very well be dealing with a water sign. But again, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Maybe this person wants you to come out of hermit mode. Maybe you want the King of Cups to come out of hermit mode. But you're wanting your 10 of Cups possibly with a water sign or someone whose emotions you have a connection with emotionally. So let's go back. Find out what's going on here. Now let's go to the High Priestess. It's not, not trusting your gut instinct possibly, or maybe something comes out. The High Priestess in reverse while you're there is the current environment for Capricorn. Yeah, someone put up their swords, they blocked you in some way. Maybe you blocked somebody else. Maybe you're having trouble seeing things clearly. I'm thinking it's more that. Not seeing things clearly. Not able to see the forest because, beyond the forest because of the trees. So, the High Priestess in reverse, Two of Swords in the upright is the current environment for Capricorn. Chariot, something came to a dead halt. Something came to a dead halt or was chaotic, like I said. I'm getting double cards here, so it must be very important. I'm thinking some of you don't trust your gut instinct. Some of you just don't want to see an issue. Maybe you just want peace in your life because something is chaotic. Now, what is coming towards you, like I said, something with the Chariot in reverse could be either something comes to a dead halt or it's just way chaotic, the situation that was supposed to move forward. So that's why I do use clarifiers. So the Chariot in reverse, while you're there, as the outside environment for Capricorn for mid-September, while you're there, what's beyond their control. Yeah, there's a lot of, you don't want to fight with this situation. It could be that very well for some of you that something did stop because someone didn't want to fight anymore. But like I said, it was chaotic either way, a little bit. So the Chariot in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, is the outside environment while you're there for Capricorn. Could have to do with relationships and contracts that someone you were involved with, something that was solid in your life, something that was considered sort of like a contract, like I said, something that society uses as a long-term commitment in some way. Sometimes when I see this, I see marriage, or like I said, a contract, but I see something came to a dead halt, or like I say, chaotic, because someone didn't want to fight anymore. They just said, this is enough. And maybe I see a couple people putting up their swords, not wanting to deal with this. But I also see a Cups energy, possibly they're wanting you to come out of hermit mode, or you're wanting them to come out of hermit mode. But in the end, you get the Knight of Cups. Like I said, we're dealing a lot of water energy here. Knight of Cups in the very end, while you're there for Capricorn. It's a good omen. I like it in the upright. Queen of Swords. Just getting court cards. Queen of Swords in reverse, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So I need another card. I can't just have court cards. It doesn't tell me much. It just tells me people are there. So Knight of Cups in the upright, Queen of Swords in reverse while you're there for Capricorn in the very end. Yeah, you may have to drop something or someone in your life and go with something else. You may have to, maybe there was a falling out between two people you were dealing with, and maybe they weren't getting along or you weren't getting along with somebody, but it looks like you may be dropping a situation with the Two of Pentacles. It looks like you're not going to work with at least one situation and going with just one thing instead of two things. Like I said, this could be jobs, relationships, it doesn't matter, because something is just too chaotic and you just want peace in your life with the Two of Swords. A lot of times when you get the Two of Swords, yeah, you don't see things for how they are sometimes, but it also the reason why you block stuff and put your blinders up so you can have peace in your life. Because you just don't trust the situation with the High Priestess in reverse, and maybe something either, like I said, came to a dead halt, or I think for a lot of you it was chaotic, You decided not to deal with it, or someone's not wanting to deal with it, and it has a lot to do with, like I said, solid contracts. It looks like you are going to go with one thing and dropping another pretty soon. But I need to do the love reading, or the romance reading, and hopefully it tells us something about romance. I do see the Knight of Cups as being a very positive card always. It doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign. It's a good omen of more positive things coming in, but you will be dropping something that is not so positive. And maybe you're doing that, like I said, to have more peace in your life. Now let's do 3-card reading here. Now, I don't use these too much because they're out of print now and they're really expensive. You try to buy them online, it's ridiculous. And I know they're coming out with a new deck in November, and I just going to have to wait for that. But I'll be gentle with these. But this is for Capricorn, mid-September and on, a romance reading
from the angels. The angels want to tell you something. What do you want to tell Capricorn? They're really hard for me to shuffle too. Look at my size of my hands compared to these cards. But this is for Capricorn, mid-September. We need a message from the angels of when something will happen, if something will happen in the future when it comes to love and romance for Capricorn. 3 cards. I need 3 cards. I do not like to shuffle like I do these because I may not be able to find these cards again. Flirt. Some flirtation going on. Maybe you should flirt. Maybe let people know what you're feeling. Maybe that's that Knight of Cups energy. Maybe you should flirt with the Knight of Cups or someone that makes you feel better, you know, that brings pleasure in your life instead of chaos. Current environment. Free yourself. Drop one of those things. Go with something that you love and something that will make you feel better, like I said. So flirt, free yourself, enjoy yourself, get out there. I know you want peace. I know you don't want the chaos anymore. And you're going to be dealing with your children too, or some children. I want to get one more card. I know I said 3. I'm going to get one more because it says flirt, free yourself. Maybe spend some time with some children, your children, or maybe become childlike yourself, you know? Bring back some of the youth in you. And it says give a relationship a chance. Now, I'm thinking it has a lot to do with that water energy for some of you. But it says to free yourself at the same time. But I'm thinking it's free yourself from the hardship, from the chaos. I do see more than just one person there. And one of them you will drop. So you maybe need to free yourself from that other person that may be not necessarily like a third party. It just could be a lot of interference that's going on, a lot of chaos. Maybe people just got a little out of hand. But someone I see as a Knight of Cups, they're offering something. When I see the Knight of Cups, I always bring something, like I said, so pleasant. But it's saying that go out there and enjoy yourself for once. Maybe even with your children or become childlike yourself and give your relationship a chance. Maybe I'm thinking this a lot is with the Cups energy. It does not have to be a water sign. To me, when I get that, it's a good omen of someone positive coming towards you with something that you'll love. It may even start as friendship at first. You may be like flirting with flirting with them, or they're flirting with you. Enjoy yourself and give a relationship, or a new relationship, even that, a chance. Instead of putting the blockers up and going within because you don't see things clearly. Because a High Priestess is in reverse. To me, when she's in the upright or he's in the upright, doesn't matter, male or female, the feminine energy is when it's in reverse, somebody is not trusting themselves. For some people, something comes out. But I usually give that to the moon in reverse when something comes out, or even the sun in reverse. But that's just the way I read cards. But really, go out and enjoy yourself. This Cups energy, someone says to you, do you want to go out to lunch, or maybe we should go out and do this, or maybe you see them and they're always just really kind. Start, batting your eyes at them, or anything, sitting down with them, talking with them, and become, enjoy yourself again. So free yourself from negativity. Don't worry about control situations that didn't work out. It does show me that you may have to drop something to enjoy yourself. For some of you, like I said, you'll be dealing with children. For others, you yourself can be like childlike again. I feel like that again. Like freedom. Freedom to enjoy yourself and give other people a chance in your life instead of putting, blockers up. And that is your reading, and I will upload this as soon as I can. I did see, like I was attempting to, and I need to mention this, to give you a reading the other day, but I kept on getting interrupted and things kept on happening. It did say, when I was trying to do the romance reading for you, and it didn't get recorded right, everything was messed up, but it did say, if you go out with friends in the other one, you may very well run into somebody, or go out with friends, and it may turn into something. But I just thought I'd put that out there. I'm going to let this go, and I will upload it as soon as I can. Bye.